German engineering, the sharp-sided trench.
This is the trench that the story's all about, the one with the sharp corners and right angles. And based on everything we've seen so far, by the time the blast wave gets to the end of this trench, past all these corners, it ought to be fairly small.
Going down.
To put Jamie's prediction and this myth to the test, the guys position the explosive package.
Absolutely beauteous.
And then deploy for detonation.
You ready for this?
Are you Gozar this time?
I am Keymaster.
All right.
Call it out.
Right angle, sharp cornered trench.
Yep.
In 3, 2, 1.
Wow!
I don't know. I think there's going to be a crater there.
I think there might be. Let's go look at it.
It's goodbye Yellow Brick Road as the blast tears through their trench. But at ground zero, to say the guys are happy is an understatement.
Wow. Dude, check that out.
I think this tells pretty much the whole story because that's intact. Everything up to that point is not. As you can see, this is the safe end of the trench. The further you go that way, the worse it gets. Now, most of the energy seemed to travel down the trench and appears to have gotten absorbed by these corners based on how badly damaged they are. By the time you got here, there's not so much energy left.
At 20 feet, the PSI was 60. At 30 feet, it was 19. And at 50 feet, it was just 7. A colossal contraction from their tunnel trench. But the myth says that only precise corners can shelter a shockwave. And to find out just that, it's time to end with another breathtaking bang.
We're about to send another blast through another trench, and I'm standing right where the rubber meets the road for this entire story. This is where we will compare precision engineering versus your normal wear and tear of a soft-cornered trench. I think my intuition tells me that the sharp corners are better and that we'll see a higher blast pressure at the end of this very trench. But only one way to find out.
For the final time, the guys set up the PCB sensors.
It's looking a little toasty.
Position the projectile. There you go. And retreat to safety.
Here we go. This is 25 pounds of explosives in a serpentine soft-cornered trench. This is for real. This is for the money. 3, 2, 1. Bye-bye.
Never get used to that.
The serpentine salvo was a blast. And for Jamie, it's the high-class, high-speed that seems to tell the story.
Editors, let's pull up the high-speed footage of the square-cornered and the round-cornered trench on split screen. Okay. Now, if we look at the fireballs in these two different trenches, we can see that in the square-cornered trench, the fireball stops moving just after the first corner. However, in the round-cornered trench, the fireball passes the first corner and the second corner before it stops moving. Now, visually, that tells me that you're going to be in more trouble at the end of the round-cornered trench.
And that's something that the damage at rock bottom seems to agree with.
More destruction. Hello.
But what does the data dictate?
Oh, I think we got some good data.
I think we did. Let's get back to the shop and crunch it.
Okay.